Mic test, mic test. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope you're all ready for today, because I most certainly am. Because it is Wednesday, I did not have work because of Juneteenth. Yeah, so we can start a little bit early today, which is nice. Probably not going to be a super long stream, I would imagine, given that it's the final stream of Bravely Default. We will be finishing the game most certainly today, because we just have, I think, the final dungeon and then the final boss, so I don't think that'll take too long. But yeah, let's get right on into it. I shaved because it is now getting into like summery weather, and boy howdy is it warm. I got stuff to do, just stopping in to say my usual nerd comment. Okay, well, you're a nerd too, Fontano. But yeah, so we are going to be finishing Bravely Default. Should be pretty quick. Didn't do any grinding off stream, so nothing to comment on there. Not that there is much left to grind. The only thing that I thought about doing was grinding all the classes on Tiz specifically, because he's the only one that uses Freelancer as a subclass. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I could put it as the main class, but I didn't feel like doing that. It didn't feel worth it, as it were. So I just decided not to. So let's get on into it. It's just a teleport. Okay. I was expecting maybe a cutscene. Dark Aurora. Yeah, I should also grind out their special moves.
For the 1100 million years
1100 million?
I have existed solely for your glory and... No! No! The magic circle! It's opened! Then... Lord Ouroboros! They come! The warriors of light are upon me!
Yeah, we're gonna kill you, Harry. You're a dumb bitch.
Your faithful servant is in grave peril! Hear my plea! I beg you!
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Harry. I'm gonna find you. But yeah, so in terms of specials, she needs to heal 30 times, at the very least. Or just have 10, because I think that this is probably slightly better than that, but heal shouldn't be too bad. And then he needs to he needs to default 15 times, and she needs to defeat 15 enemies with physical attacks. While we're exploring, I guess, because this is the final dungeon, I will at least put on negative 50% encounter rates, so we actually get to see what's actually in this dungeon. Safety ring. Okay, I think that's the cast reflect at the start, maybe. Ring. Can't quite remember at this point. Okay, so that's a portal. I'm not sure what it does. Amberhorn and Nightmare. But these are cool recolors of like enemies that we've seen before, so I like it. Okay, so let's do an examine. Let's do an examine. And then we're just going to do endure, we're going to check. Yeah, so he hasn't done anything. He doesn't even have his base level stuff. And I think it's, yeah, and she has all hers. So the only ones I need to actually do... You have rejuvenation. We could do the heals, which I guess I can do. Doesn't really cost much. Yeah, I'll just do cure. There we go. And the reason why he doesn't even have any defaults is because he always uses a turn to get everyone to attack Tiz instead. So that's why. Cure. 8,000, 6,000. Yeah, so those guys are... Fuck. Okay. So let's get some defaults with him. And we'll just primarily focus on doing the Amp Strike strat with Adia to get through most of these encounters, I think. Because the Mega Elixir, nice, because that will allow me to get the defaults with Ring a Bell as we go through, which is probably going to be a little bit harder to do. Enemy gets 1 BP. There, we can just do that. Amp Strike. Wish Adia didn't go first, because I wanted to examine them. But oh well, not a big deal. I don't remember how long... Miami's Tiara. I don't remember how long the final dungeon is in this game. I know that there are a lot of chests in it because you get the best stuff in the game here. They don't really hide that from you. It's just like, yep, no, this is the final dungeon. Here's the best stuff. There we go. 1, 2. Cure. Curse. Yeah, so I can probably change Tiz's thing to like 1 examine. Here, we'll just do that. But the brave suits are gonna help a lot, I think. Especially as we get near the end, where I'm gonna have 1 extra BP on both Ringabel and Dia right at the start. So, because the thing is, once everyone kind of gets up to the max BP, like 3 BP, it's a lot easier to manage fights because I can then focus a bit more. Another Mega Elixir. I can focus a bit more on just straight up, you black and white, cure, default, free lunch, amp strike. Good. I can focus a bit more on buffing people instead of having to just focus only on BP. And once the buffs get on, it's a lot safer of a fight, right? Yeah, the only thing is trying to manage Anyez's stuff, but I don't want to put a brave suit on her because it's just a little bit much. But I do like how even in the final dungeon, doing 9,999 damage is just a 1-tap for generic enemies. It's not a guarantee, or it's not. Enemies don't have more life than the damage cap at this point. Okay, enemy gets first strike. Cancel thrust. Okay. So you're going to examine. Nope. Examine. You are going to use cure. And I have seen some strats online where it's good to have a healer with 2 staves because then they get 2 specials building at the same time, I think. Although that would makes me wonder why he doesn't have 2 katana moves. Whatever. Special. Okay, he's almost there. Yeah, she can also default for this turn. 2, 3, 4, 6,500. Light and demon. 8,000. Yeah, not much to worry about, as usual. But yeah, the amp strike strat is just so good. It's just so good. It's difficult to tell how many like builds are developer intended per se, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, we added this move that removes MP cost for the next 2 turns specifically because we knew that there were going to be moves that used percentage of MP totals, and we wanted to kind of have a good combo. But I don't know. Like, it would be an interesting question to have, I feel. Yeah, let's do... Nope. We need to examine Mephisto, and then we can supercharge. As your special looking, still need a little bit more. Cure. Default for this turn. Good. Overclocking. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's using Meteor? Crazy. Boink. Boink. Nope, not enough PP. Default. Free lunch. Amp strike. But boy, it is getting hot. It is warm today. I went for a went for a walk today because I thought there was going to be like a little fair or something, like food trucks and stuff around. But I guess well, no, I know I went to the wrong place because as I was walking someplace, basically I went to the place that I thought the food trucks were going to be, and they weren't there. So then I just went and walked to a local Chinese food place and ate lunch there. And then as I was walking home from that place, I then saw the thing basically saying, "Hey, this is where the food trucks and stuff are." And I went, "Oh, that sucks." Because I was very much looking forward to those food trucks, but I thought maybe the thing had gotten canceled. Like I thought maybe it was just like, oh, it's too hot, so we're gonna cancel the event or whatever. And it was like, no, I just went to the wrong place because anytime I saw like the thing for food trucks and stuff, I was driving by the electronic poster billboard thing, and we don't need Night Dragon, whatever, just get rid of it. Not all of these enemy, like, I'm one-tapping them, so even if they get summoned into, like, as, like, ads with the final boss, I can just one-tap them there as well. Don't need to know their weaknesses. Ribbon. That doesn't seem like a very amazing item to get in the final dungeon. There we go. Good. But I imagine Ring-a-Bell is at his max. I'm not sure how much specials I'm actually going to use in the final boss fight, just because I think my DPS is just already high enough. Like, it doesn't really require all that much augmentation. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's like the only way to do more than 9,999 damage is by using a Bravely Second. And that is a resource that I don't really have a lot of, due to me not really using sleep mode all that much. So, unfortunately, I just don't really have that available to me to be able to use. Because I don't have it available, it means I can't, like, do a lot more damage than what I am right now, which is why exploring around with the dual wield Ring-a-Bell is so or was like actually decently important for my overall DPS Brave Suit. Okay, now I have another Brave Suit. I have 3. Raises Mind and Magic Attack. What is Mind again? Mind, Magic Defense, Healing Power, and chance to avoid status ailments. Like, the thing is, Mind by 10. But a Brave Suit gives me all the same stuff in terms of defensive capabilities, but I also get 1 extra BP at the start of a fight. That could be useful. P defense, magic attack goes down, magic defense goes down by 159. You know what, I'll do it, see how it goes, and if it's not great, then I'll just change it. Greatly raises HP 1000, not bad. Greatly raises MP 100. Cool things, but not that amazing. I picked up a ribbon, didn't I? Deus Garb. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, wait, no. Ribbon is that. Ribbon that nullifies most. Oh, okay. Makes the wearer immune to poison, blind, silence, sleep, paralyze, dread, confuse, charm, and death. That seems really good for someone like Anya's, who I'm going to want. Or was MP consumption? Yeah, that's fine. Seems really good for someone like Anya's, who I'm going to want to not ever be out of commission. Like, I want her to always be able to be doing things, because she's going to be the one that heals everyone, the one that buffs everyone, the one that does basically all the stuff that lets the rest of the squad do what they need to do. And if she's not able to do that because she's silenced and I have to waste one of her brave turns fixing that problem, then it's probably not worth it in the long run. Did I already go through this? Is this just a loop? Yeah, okay. I mean, visually, I really like this this final dungeon. Like, it's creepy. It has the like pylons and stuff, so it's like you can kind of tell that this is either the remnants of the world or the world that the summons are taken from.
What? Then I am to be granted my ultimate form?
Oh.
Oh, Lord Ouroboros, be praised!
I was right to be a Giga Simp. Okay. And boink. Boink. Yeah, these fights are pretty darn good. You're meant to use these probably to get up close to max-ish level. Let's do this. Let's stop taking the encounters because we're about to do our save. And let's come in here. We will come down here and use Kira, which is fine. I have all these really nice spells. And it's just like, man, never gonna get to use them really because black magic. Yeah. Like Kirata and Kiraga would be really nice, but it just isn't really worth it, I think. Because I need access to both black magic and white magic to be able to do my stuff. And the time magic is just too good with re-raise to not take it. So it really is a, hey, this is just the only thing that I can really do. So we got 16 elixirs, which is pretty darn good, and we got 10 mega elixirs. So that's 10 full party, full heals, which is pretty darn good. In terms of jobs, the only ones that I could imagine changing right now is maybe Tiz to a Templar. Which Vit would go down, Dex would go up, Agility would go down, so he'd be going slower. His Int would go down, but he would have access to Rampart. But that's a very BP intensive move, and he would then not really be able to attack in any meaningful way. Whereas now if he's all set up, he's very good at pretty much doing a lot of damage. So it would really just be for Rampart. Ring a Bell, I don't think changing anything would be worth it. Katana Lore, you have that on. BP Recovery. Abate fire. You don't need abate fire anymore. I can tell you that. BP limit, BP defense. Armor lore would be one that I could get slight boost in PDF. MP up, poison immunity. Definitely don't want that because then it wouldn't work. HP up could be good for him. Angelic ward again on because we're going to the final boss. That could help a lot. What's chivalrous spirit? Raise P defense by taking hits for allies. See, that would be good if I were relying on full cover, but because I'm using the ninja focus, he doesn't really get to proc that. And the way that I handle Tiz, it's actually better for him to be slower than Anya, so I don't want speed up, because he uses BP moves, so I need him to get his extra turns prior to going. So putting enemy in KO state when evading an enemy attack. Alright, BP. Yeah, this would be the only other one, but he needs dual shield. BP recovery is too good. I mean, if I wanted to reduce P defense, but P defense is the thing that gives him damage, so definitely not getting rid of that. Prolonged support effects you receive. That wouldn't be bad. Default guard. Yeah, you're not defaulting very frequently, though. Item critical. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Armor lore could be good. Yeah, let's just do Angelic Ward. Because on the off chance that he does take damage, it would be nice to potentially take half. Is basically what it comes down to. You can't take anything off. Frenetic fighting just isn't what I think it needs to be in regards to my squad, because I'm using poison, because there are multiple BP batteries. There is like that performer one I was doing with Tiz, where frenetic fighting might be a little bit better using like something like that, but because I need, because like the best BP battery that I got is the poison based one, I need BP recovery. Otherwise Ring of Bell's always just going to be lagging behind in DPS and the rest of the squad, so it's not worth it. And then Dea should get something else because you don't need a bait fire. Honestly, slow and steady, raise speed until next turn when using default, but I don't use default very frequently, so that doesn't really make sense. You know what? I could raise her P defense. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna go into your job and we're going to change you to a white mage real quick. Angelic Ware is level 8 for white mage. So excuse me, because we're just going to come up here. We're gonna come into equip, hyper, so growth, and do this. You're gonna come in here with supercharge, mimic. You don't have divine light, but F it, you don't need it. I don't know how you don't have divine light. You were healing plenty, unless it's individual instance of heals. I don't know. But you can default. I don't know what you guys are weak to, so let's just Kairai and then do regular attacks, and then we're just gonna have you default. Self-healing. Nice. And we'll just do a speed. It is a lot of JP. Angelic Ward, good. Okay, so now with that, she can go back to Pirate. There we go. And we want to go to her abilities. That way, she can also get the nice potential damage reduction. And then we go back here, and we put on the Hyper Bracers. There we go. So Brave Suit, Royal Crown, anything better? MP consumption, nullifies charm. It's not bad, but I think Royal Crown is 12 and 3. You can probably get. Nope. Gold hairpin. What is that? Lower MP. You don't need that. Nullifies charm. Mean. Or did I have her with the red cap? Yeah, but she's already capping her damage most of the time. So not a big deal. PD events 57, 59, 65. It's really a question of, do I want... Yeah, if we had Royal Crown on, that's fine. Red cap, agility by 5. Should you really have that? Yeah, you know, I want him to have it because his two hands get affected. Nullifies most status ailments, and then you're just in it for the physical defense. Yeah, that's all he's in it for. Because if he doesn't get max physical defense, then it's not really worth it for him. Okay, so now let's come in here. Use the high potion to heal her up. That way we don't need to use MP. Tactics, turn off encounters. Good, good, good. Good. Okay. So our squad should be as set as they have ever been. So let us proceed. Oh yeah, you know that this is final dungeon-y looking stuff. Where it's like, oh yeah, here you go. Here's the save point and then the singular hallway. It's like, yep, that's how you know that you're getting to the final boss. Boink. Hello.
Terrible eldritch power courses through my veins.
Hi, Aerie. You look a lot better than your second form. Or, yeah, a lot better than your second and third form. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Astounding.
Okay. Good synonyms. About to say syllables. Oh. Cool. Cool power, bro. There we go. Okay, let's walk on in. Hey, Aerie. Everyone stay hydrated, please. It's warm.
Aerie, is that you?
Oh my god. Aerie.
That's right. Feast your eyes upon perfection as bestowed by Lord Ouroboros.
Oh.
Now you will know the might of my true and perfect form.
Okay. Didn't waste any time with that. Okay, so Aerie, we don't know what she is weak to, but we are going to do this. Going to endure. Going to endure. Chivalry. Yeah, for this turn, Well, I guess I don't need... full cover only works if it's single target anyway. Yeah, we'll end his at that. Let's get started with the good stuff. We need re-raise. And then we need the turns. So let me get them poisons, and then we need the heals because hey, just we're in the final fight or whatever, but that doesn't mean we need to do anything super special. I'm going to bank on you being weak to light or being weak to fire. Bushido, free lunch. Amp strike, amp strike, amp strike. Good. Kai, holy. 999, 999, 999. Yeah, so she doesn't even need physical attack up to get the good boost. Zeta Flare, okay. Weak to fire. And is a bug. Oh, fuck. Anya's... The ribbon I gave her makes her immune to poison. Fuck, okay. That's going to be an issue. Kind of want to get KO'd here. Mimic. Kairai, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. But I do know that she's weak to fire now, so that will help any future attempts. Dark Abyss. Recover. So we already got through one of our health bars.
I am forever in your debt.
Yeah, so... Oh, did she get more each time?
Bravely second.
Bravely second. Yeah. So I only have 1 SP. There we go. Yeah, this ain't great. Yeah, you know what? Let's try this. Start as 1. Okay. So I guess what I can do is try and mitigate my F up as much as possible by not going too deep into the red with Anya's. And just doing this. Be able to give everyone a few more things. Okay, we're gonna go examine, supercharge, mimic. We're actually going to Kairai, and let's swap this to Faraga. And then you're gonna go big. Amp strike, amp strike, amp strike. Yeah, damn. Okay, so fire weak. It's not great. Supercharge, supercharge. Okay, when she puts fire weak on, that makes me think that she's going to use a fire move. Oh, she put on everything. Okay. Then let's do this. Let's just go big hard. Mimic. What we're gonna do is we are going to do poison. Then we are going to do Asuna. And then... Oh, I don't have re-raise on anymore. And then we are going to do reflect. God damn it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I want to check to see if Reflect works first of all. Oh yeah, his swords aren't going. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you didn't. Okay. Okay, so she's 1, 2, 3, 4. She's 82 health. Okay. Well, we have Reflect on, so that helps a little bit, but it also means that I can't really do anything. Let's slow all enemies. Or, you know what? No, I'll default with her. And then I'll attack once with him. And default with Anya's. There we go.
Lord Ouroboros, I beseech you.
Recover. Okay.
I am invincible.
I'm invincible. Okay, so she just does a combo of thing that takes everything off and big damage. So I guess you just have, So I guess you just have to be at like full health to tank through that. Or you have to do enough damage in a short amount of time to... Well, she did that over new thing. Yeah. Let's... And she just did Zeta Flare again. Jeez. Oh, god damn it, because of the time mage. I wonder, do I still have to? Yeah, I do. You items. Yeah, I can only change those ones that are on you. Yeah, this throws an issue, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, equip. You can't be on. Yeah, poison. I need poison to be able to happen. MP consumption. Makes you immune to charm. Yeah, here you go. Put that on. Yeah, ribbon. A really good item, except for the fact that it doesn't work for me right now. Yeah. So let's do that. I'm surprised that they don't talk to or say anything to Aerie prior to the fight starting. Okay, so this is... Nope, this is get into here. Makes me wonder if maybe Examine is a wasted turn because... Yeah, you know what? It is. It is. Just 100%. It is. Endure. Supercharge. Mimic. Yeah, and I know it's a wasted turn because... Poison. Asuna. And I know it's a wasted turn because specifically every time she gets her health back, I don't get to keep knowledge of how much health she has. So it's better to just operate under the assumption... you know what? Operate under the assumption that she has health that I can deal with, and then just work from there. I don't even know if this Aerie has anything that does single target. Kairai might be pointless. Yeah, Dark Abyss is full thing, but as soon as it gets rid of Dread, which is great. Oh, but when Dread is on... Okay, when people are dreaded, they can't get any other things. So that's that. So that's the unfortunate part. Let's haste all our friends. And we'll do poison, poison, Asuna. Yeah, I don't think 2, 3. I don't think there are single target attacks that Aerie even does, so it's better to just go for the damage. 2. Good. Slaughter, okay. Not great, but it's fine-ish. Supercharge. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do re-raise again. And then we got plenty of Mega Elixirs, so let's just fucking use them. Right? Like, keep everyone topped on health. And everyone is high BP right now, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Do that. And then do Asuna. There we go. He needs to put Faraga on again. 2, 3. And you need to do free lunch. And then amp strike, amp strike, amp strike. 1, 2. Good, she got recovered. So that was 9,999 recovery. Should be fine-ish. And 2. Nice. Raise. Everyone has it on again. Everyone's maxed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. What, did the poisons not work on Anya's? What the fuck? Let's do this with him. Moon Shadow 1. Speed up for all allies. No. Yeah, we're just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go for the big damage. We can figure out. 1, 2, 3. Good. Is that going to get rid of her default state, or...
I am invincible.
Yeah, it does. That's nice. Good. Okay, so she's at 1. Let's do another default with Tiz. Cedia, Zeta Flare. Okay. So Cedia makes weak to everything, which is the issue. Idia, I think, is the fastest one in the squad. So we need to do Endure. Endure. And then we need to get into the damage again. Rejuvenation will get everyone up. Yeah, let's do Rejuvenation. Let's give everyone... Or... How do I want to handle this? Yeah, you know what? Here's... okay. Because Adia should go first. I think she is the fastest of the squad able right now. So, if I have Adia pick up Ring a Bell, then that means that what I could do is use Rejuvenation then use haste. Make us all faster. Then give us all a turn, and then cure it. Yeah, get Ring a Bell up. 1, 2. Okay, he's up. Yeah, I was correct in my Zeta Flare. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't think of that one. 2. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to pick up Anya's, and we are gonna pick up Ring a Bell. 1, 2. You can default. You Brave. You're fast enough to get this out, and then we're gonna use another Mega Elixir and hope that at full health, everyone is able to survive. Yes. So at full health, everyone is able to survive. Okay. In fact, everyone took it. Anya's took it well. As long as it's not 2 Zeta Flares, I think we're fine. Because Acedia hit. And we got the weaknesses. So Ring a Bell was the only one that really got hit hard by it, it seems. So let's just endure. Endure. Supercharge. Mimic. Then we are going to do we'll do rejuvenation. Well, Ring a Bell is probably gonna have to use an elixir on himself, so I don't think I need rejuvenation. Let's go for haste, or you know, I'll pop re-raise and haste. Or, you know, instead of haste on me, I'll put slow on them. And then do a couple of poison. You know, I'm going to do 2 poisons. I'll leave us poisoned. You need to elixir yourself. You need to Faraga your sword. And you need to go for damage. You need to go for damage, because the sooner we can get beyond this, the better. I remember when I was younger and I played Bravely Default, it was only at the final boss that I had to put the difficulty down to easy instead of normal.
What? You're tired of me?
Because I think of the Acedia Zeta Flare.
Please, Lord Araba.
Oh, okay. Hey, we did it. Damn, 20,000 XP. I feel like it should be more. Nice. Ah.
Lord Arabarus, am I not your faithful?
There we go.
Why your malevolence? You are most unkind.
Get bodied, Ari. Shouldn't have trusted evil, you bastard. That's what you get for killing us probably a whole bunch of times.
What's happening?
I think Ari was just eaten.
I know not. Huh?
I mean, it's definitely not good. It's probably some very bad shit. Okay. Oh. Hello, Tiz. Interesting that they gave me this opportunity to heal. Grateful. Just wasn't expecting it. Kira. There we go. Item. There we go. I don't know if I can leave and go do an official save. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But
Look,
it's fine.
there's something there.
It looks like me
It looks like
from behind.
Tiz.
Huh?
Whatever it is, it's heading this way.
Okay.
So, this is the physical form I must take to trade words with you. How terribly cumbersome.
Oh, okay. So Ouroboros has to take this human-y physical form. He can't just be like a weird demon thing. Talk to us.
Are you Ouroboros?
Call me what you will. I did not anticipate Ares' defeat. You creatures intrigue me.
I'm glad that there is the subtitles because the cadence is very slow, obviously because they're putting a lot of like modifiers on like the words, but I would worry about misunderstanding what what Ouroboros is saying, or Ouroboros.
I take this commerce form. Now, ask me what you will.
Just who are?
That has already been answered. I'm Ouroboros. Do not make me say it again.
Okay.
How did Aerie fit into your plan?
She gathered the strength I need to breach the celestial realm. This too was explained. Next.
Nothing more, nothing less. Move on. I don't got all day.
What is the celestial realm?
As the name implies, it is the realm of the gods.
Why do you seek to invade it?
The realm of the gods is a great civilization. It is prosperous, full of love, beneficent, reverential, and order.
Okay.
It knows no war or strife. There exists no greater law, no duller prison.
It's perfect, and so I want to fuck it up. I don't like a thing existing in perfect harmony. It has to have strife in it.
Whose form I now take. The celestial lurks within me.
What?
You mingle with lesser creatures, free sentiment. You revel in others' bloodshed and weep at the death of idols. As this little charade served to ease your weariness, I shall bring your realm chaos, hate,
Ooh.
has entered myriad worlds, sowing a bounty of indignation and despair to fuel my conquest.
Okay.
So, after your faithful servant worked tirelessly for you, her reward was to be devoured?
There should be no greater honor.
I see that I must put this in terms that one of your kind might fathom. How to put it? She was like a cat, a beastly thrall that has served long.
That's rough.
What further use has one for cat, plagued by age or injury, save to be eaten?
It's very brutal, but can't feel too bad for Aerie. She's a bitch.
Cattle?
The suffering of such a beast bears no change upon its fate, nor does its loyalty, no matter how great her reverence for me. She was but a force for my nourishment.
And after 1100,000 years or something like that. That's it.
Monstrous.
It is the same for what you call your you who house a celestial within.
What?
With the power to draw strength from the crystal. You who saw through Ares' machinations. Driven by an inconsequential sense of righteousness.
You, honestly, the least impressive of the group based on these based on these titles that I'm kind of giving you. Okay. Well, come fight me, bro. I'd rather not. I really would rather not. Okay, Ouroboros. Tis. Let's examine. Endure. We'll end there. Time we raise. We want to get started with the poisons early. Suna. We will assume that maybe this guy has single target. Go with holy. Attack. Free lunch. Amp. Holy. Okay, so you are weak to holy. I called it right. I was like, there's no way the final boss, who's all demony and stuff, is not going to be weak to holy. Good. Torrent. Nice. Okay, so he just is going to be using like freelancer moves, maybe. Or Torrent is a different kind of move, but Kairai will work. So that's good, and now he should take like no damage. Additionally, okay, supercharge, mimic. So now what we can do is go primarily for like small things. Yeah, let's do quick for all our allies. That way Ringabel can do more damage. And we'll do the poison strat, poison. Asuna. Nope, Kairai on Tiz. 1, 2, 3, and he's at -2, so I'm actually pretty safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kairai. 2, 3, good. Amp strike. Quick. Poison. Suna. 2. Yeah. Ah, damn. I was hoping that anything would happen still in that bout of combat. So he would stay at the -2 BP. That's brutality. But yeah, that was a... Okay, so there's an Infernal Realm, a regular realm, and a Celestial realm. Oh, hello there. Yeah, you're definitely final bossy looking. Boros. We need to examine. We need to endure. And you need to re-raise. You know what? Re-raise. Let's. What is it? Let's do quick for Ring a Bell immediately. And then I'll do 2 poison and then just leave myself poisoned. Because this should be fine. Let's hope that you'll still single target. You're probably still weak to Holy. Free lunch. Amp, amp, amp. Go. Okay, you're still weak to Holy, so that's good. 9,000, 9,000, 1,000. Re-raise. Quick. So Ring a Bell will do more. Okay. You're weak to water. Okay, interesting. So it was only weak to regeneration. Or no, he's weak to water. So he was only taking bonus because I guess one of the swords does bonus to dragon. Huh. Slightly annoying. But that's fine. We'll do hit count is up. So now let's put on shell for everyone. And then we're gonna do 2 poisons and an Asuna. Poison. Poison. And Asuna. Kairai, it's fine. I don't need to take all of them because your piracy will do it. And if I can force him to use total regeneration as his move, 16. Okay, cool. Good. Nice. Oh, hey.
Forgive my delay.
What's up, man?
Lord DeRosso, what are...
You've opened the crack in the beast's core, the source of his immortality.
Good to know.
his core?
How do you know
As long
that?
as it exists, he will regenerate without end.
Oh.
But
Oh.
how?
Oh, okay. I'll end it. Or sorry.
You will split it open, and I'll fuse together with it, containing it.
Oh, okay.
I shall dedicate my own eternity to halting its regrowth forevermore.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Strike
great.
with all your might the moment the beast ceases his regeneration.
But what'll happen to you?
This role demands an immortal. The sage and I have argued the matter for 1,800 tedious years.
Ah.
Adia, you must defeat the beast. The Templar's blood is in your veins. You can do this.
Right.
Ring a bell. I ask your assistance. Contain the beast while I take possession of it.
Understood.
Tiz, you must protect Agnes.
Hey, Pidimia.
Agnes, these 1,800 years, No, pay me no mind. May fate smile upon you.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
I nearly forgot. Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies. Now then, let us begin.
Okay. So one cool thing.
I'm getting sentimental in my old age. The rest is in your hands, Sage.
Yeah. Okay, just flies up and away. Oh. Yeah. Takes it. Ugh. Oh, see. Oh, we're all still poisoned. Is this still the same bout of combat? No. Interesting. It kind of sucks. I still know you're weak to water, so that helps. Yeah, that actually is kind of garbage, the way that the game handles that. Examine. And we'll end it there. Time re-raise. Poison. Poison. And then Asuna. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, 50 Mirror. Thanks for dropping by. The cool thing is, I think in that cutscene, or maybe it's a thing coming up, you could see a planet in the background in like the rift. If my 3DS's camera was on, it would be. It wouldn't just be a planet there. It would be like you, because the implication of like, oh, there's a celestial in Utiz is like, oh, we the player are the celestial in the celestial realm that is our world. Is kind of the meta idea of what the game is trying to present. Okay, Kairai, sword magic. Let's do Blizzaga. 1, 2. I don't think the hit increase is gonna change all that much. Attack 1, earth, hit count, P defense, attack all, P defense, Gigaton swing. That's probably better. Just go for that Bushido. Doing good, just chilling after training. Nice. Yeah, I mean, God, it is warm here. Like, I would like to be chilling, but my, my AC is in the other room, unfortunately. Boom. Re-raise. Okay, it missed Anya's. Why did it miss Anya's? Water and dragon, yeah. Fuck. When it misses Anya's, shit gets bad. Okay, you can decide to not do damage. You can do a little bit less damage. 1, 2. You do all the damage because you're on the free lunch schedule. 2. I was hoping for some more crits, but it's fine. What of this? Okay. Oh, okay. Hello there, sir. Just throwing out gang signs. Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, he just does this. He just destroyed a world. Like... He just did that. All those lives just gone. An entire world's worth. Oh, God. Which then brings into question, it's like, oh, if we just keep fighting, is this not going to be a Pyrrhic victory where it's like, oh yeah, we get to kill him, but like, a whole bunch of worlds are gonna get offed. In the process, basically. Like, how many deaths this one fight is forcing, effectively. I mean, he would probably take them all anyway, but... Lord. Well, he's evil. That's a lot. That's a lot. 10,000. Jesus. Okay. At least... Yeah, so I'm starting this one again. Nice. You know what? Instead of the other ways, I'm just going to do this instead. Just go for the damage immediately. No need to try and do anything special with it. Re-raise, and then do the poisons. just in case this guy decides to pull out some annoying shit. It's interesting that he's weak to water. Or is that dark? Yeah, it's water. Zaga. Kai, tack. I'm hoping that he has some single target attacks that I can, forcing onto Tiz will help a lot. Good. Get some more crits, man. 2. Like, I'm not gonna know how close to the end of all this I am, because I'm not examining him, but I think getting the extra damage is more worth it. 100%. Because if we're racing against potential, like, big hurt kind of stuff, then I would rather be in a much better situation. Spit for all allies. So let's put haste on. Yeah, you know, let's do. Well, actually, you know what? No. Let's do this. Let's keep Tiz maxed. Can use an elixir. That's fine. And then we're going to just go for the poisons. Keep everyone all nice and happy with BP aplenty. There we go. And ninjutsu. Focus on Tiz. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll just keep doing his physical attacks. You have free lunch out already, so I can do 4 amp strikes. Come on, get some crits. There we go. Them crits are nice. Do a lot of damage. 3, 4. Good. Supercharge. Oh, you're slightly faster than Anya's for whatever reason. Okay. You just used a world to attack me.
Bravely second.
Nope. No. Okay, so we still have the P defense, so supercharge, mimic. You're going to re-raise. And they have 3 BP. We definitely do need to do the poisons. Poison. Yeah, and then we need to do the Asuna. Yeah. You know, instead of doing 4, this can just be his setup. 1. Try and attack Tiz, get Blizzaga, and then also use a Mega Elixir, because we still have 8 of them left. We're still doing fine. And, like, I'm not worried, necessarily, about all this, because I just have so much resources from saving throughout the entire game. Right, this is the moment. We are in the final boss stretch. There's no reason to hold on to this kind of stuff anymore. 0 dimension, okay. Endure, supercharge, mimic, okay. So, we are going to pop another re-raise. We are going to pop poison. And we are going to pop an Asuna. Nope. Pop an Asuna. You can Kai Tiz elixir tis, and then hit him twice. Yeah, you have free lunch on already. Amp, 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 amp. Good. Yeah, because also of all the people to get taken out, Tiz is the one I would want to get taken out with an instant death move. Like, if we're being 100% real. I'm letting it play a little bit slower because I want to make sure I kind of see what's happening. Okay, everyone has re-raise on. Poison. Poison. Keep them up so I can continuously act. Demonic touch. -1 BP. But that's fine because it doesn't matter. Because we already have a plentiful BP. Okay. So supercharge. Mimic. 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 Okay. And then what I can do is I can do something like Hestaga on everyone. And then do poison on all of us, and then Asuna. And he already did that, so Kairai on Tiz, 1, 2, 3. So now we get full damage. This music's good. You know you're in a JRPG final boss when like operatic choir starts happening. Yeah, it feels like Eri was meant to be a bit harder of a boss. And I think it's because if you, like, I think Eri might be the final boss of the game if you break the crystals early. Whereas, whereas Ouroboros might be meant to not necessarily be a cakewalk, but generally easier, possibly. Because the fact that he doesn't only use AoEs and has single target attacks makes him a lot more easier to manage. What? There is? I don't believe you.
Stop this.
Damn it. Don't take me out of combat. I'm in such a good position with so much BP and re-raise and my buffs. Someone's world. I think this is where, like if you had, like street pass people names, it would say like their name instead of just someone's world.
Stop. I cannot bear it anymore. Slay me if you will, but you must stop. Agnes.
Agnes!
Just took 5 worlds or so. 5 or 6 worlds. Eh? Rah, 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 rah. No.
Take up your weapons.
Huh?
Raise the pendant to the heavens and arise.
Yo?
What?
Huh?
No. It is over. The more we resist, the more worlds are destroyed. We can fight no longer.
Know that you are not alone.
You are not alone.
Know that none of you are alone.
What?
Child of the celestial light, take the vestal's hand and reach out together. Reach out to your counterparts who dwell beyond this realm.
Yo?
Convey your hopes unto them.
Our hopes.
Our hopes. Buddy Bot's world.
Still not ready, ring a bell?
Patience, tis. Communication with other worlds or no, this takes time.
Absolutely terrifying seeing the
We're being held
Ouroboros going
hostage as
around.
leverage against ourselves in another world.
Ugh.
All the more reason we need to keep this world safe.
Agnes is right. Are we ready, ring a bell?
I like how Goodman is here.
Don't rush me, Adia. There, all done. Full speed ahead, straight at that huge whatever it is.
Ready, soldiers? Let no harm come to the Lady Vestal and her allies.
I don't know what we're supposed to do against that, but sure. Attack it! Attack the Ouroboros! Friendbot's world.
It's massive and hard. You all right, Adia?
Don't worry about me. Agnes? Its recovery is too swift. Are you ready yet, Tiz?
Almost. Just a little longer.
Yo, is he charging? Is Tiz charging?
Seems you're having a rough time of it. Hey, ring a bell.
Why are...
Yo,
Agnes, we're
we're here to help.
my dear.
We're here to help. Come on.
All right, here goes. Blaze bright.
Blaze Bright. That new move? Yo. Oh, okay. They were able to destroy theirs. That's sick. Amigo Bot's world. Yo! Yeah! Dances of the world rise up!
Yes! That was amazing, Tiz!
I couldn't have done it without you and Agnes.
And we wouldn't have lasted without Ringabel's aid.
The thanks shouldn't stop here. Don't forget them.
Don't forget them.
Alternate!
Yeah!
The Sky Knights will handle things from here. You four, do what you must. Quickly.
Quickly!
Understood. Agnes, that's our cue.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Palbot's world! Yeah, all our friend worlds!
Ring a bell. Idia. Agnes, everyone ready?
On your signal, Tiz.
All right, let's begin.
Listen, everyone. The us from another world are in terrible danger. They're sacrificing their lives to save our world and countless others.
But our world is safer now, thanks to your efforts.
It's time to raise a cry that will reach their world, where they've laid down their arms to spare us.
Tell them they are free to fight. That our world has been spared.
Yeah! Everyone scream!
Thank you, everyone.
Everyone scream at the very heavens!
It is time. Share this prayer with me. One and all.
See, all these worlds must not have area. Yeah, because, huh? How are these worlds communicating with ours?
Look,
Because
Agnes,
how is the group alive if Aerie connected the worlds?
they've left this to us. Let's end this now.
Yeah!
For everyone's sake.
Yeah!
Right!
Yeah! Yo, break his horn. Hell yeah. Okay, I want to check one thing real quick. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out real quick. Maybe it would be cool. Damn it. Damn. Yeah, not able to do anything. You know what? Maybe I can do this. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Don't know if what I just did will change anything. Probably won't. It hasn't, so oh well. Okay, so you're still doing that. You're probably not going to be able to heal anymore, so I would like to know how much health you're going to have. Endure. You can't end. Time, re-raise, because I do have to be careful of you. Poison. Asuna. God, poison stretch is just amazing. Kairai on him. Blizzaga. Attack. Bushido. And this, like, I've been using the same kind of setup for a while at this point. Like, through probably more than 50% of my playtime. Or the playthrough. Divergence. What does that even mean? Oh, did it get rid of... Oh, it means I can't do anything but default. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Let's put on... Honestly, regen wouldn't be a bad one. To help with any damage that might... yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put that on. Poison. And everyone has re-raise, so I don't have to worry about that. Kyra, nope. Not Kyra anyway, but Tiz, please. Okay. And unfortunately, because Tiz did not get to go, I didn't get to see how much health this fucker has. Come on, get some crits. There we go. 1, 2... God, Idia's strength is so big. 2, 3... Disaster... Okay. That's fine. Summon friend. You can only summon friends, so that helps. Yeah, you know what? Hit him with that. Didn't need to, so here's what we're gonna do. You know, let's have... I'll have Ringabel hit him with the, Hestaga. And then Poison, and then Asuna. I'm gonna have... ring a bell, hit everyone with the Mega Elixir. And keep Kairai on. 1, 2. And... Oh, your P attack is up because that. Free lunch. You don't have free lunch already. Amp strike, amp strike. Amp strike. Alright. Hey! You can see in the back. So, I have the camera set up for so it's my channel icon. But it's just the mouth. Ah! Yeah, so that would be my camera, but it wasn't working. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd say we're not that feeble. Mega Elixir. 2. 2. Free lunch. 1, 2, 3. Poison. Poison. Suna. Think. Have I done even a summon elsewhere in the game? I think this might be the first one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that summons of special moves give you the boost as well. Huh. It's actually good to know. Okay.
Bravely second.
Excuse me while I do this. Amp strike, amp strike, amp strike, amp strike. And I'm doing this now because this uncaps the damage. She has free lunch on, and she has P attack plus 150. So this should do monstrous damage.
Yeah, I stopped the clock.
Yeah. How much was that?
Just try to hold me back.
Yeah. How much? 20,000. 21,000. Jesus. That's crazy. That's so good. Perfect time to use the second. Yeah. Icon on the back. Yeah. Yeah. 99,999 XP. 999 JP. Yeah, boy, they knew. Growth Egg would do nothing here. Congratulations, you beat the game. Hells yeah. I'm actually proud of myself that I used like mega elixirs and elixirs because most of the time I feel like you get to games like this and it's like, oh, dude, but there might be more phases. And it's like, had so many elixirs, so many mega elixirs. That's like, throw it, throw it out there. But yeah, we did it.
For risking life and limb to defeat Ouroboros.
No problem.
The celestial realm, this world, and myriad others owe you a debt. They need never fear the beast's terror again. Now it is time to rest your weary souls. Rest until the day you return to those who await you.
Okay. Doom doom boom balloon doom boom 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 balloon doom boom 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 balloon boom 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 balloon boom 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 balloon boom boom boom. Yeah, we're back to our ship. We did it.
Is this our ship?
Indeed it is.
I thought for sure I was...
No, we're alive. I've the aches and pains to prove it.
Mm-hmm. Sage, what's going on, man?
Yes.
'tis, Idea? Ring a bell? You have done well.
Is
Thanks for the compliment.
Lord DeRosso really?
Yes.
He has passed from this world, together with Ouroboros.
That's sad.
We failed to save him.
No, it was meant to end this way. The decision was forged that day we met 1,800 years past. There were matters of which the angel spoke only to Lord DeRosso. She told of the evil one and the bringer of ruin, he whom they call the Beast.
The Beast.
And so it was we began our preparations. We considered every possibility, refined every detail. To seal a creature that revives without end, we had need of an immortal ourselves.
Be Doctor Strange, this bitch.
And we needed you, the warriors of light,
Warriors of Light.
to destroy them both.
Hell yeah.
Do not blame yourselves, children. It was preordained millennia before your time.
Still sad, though.
Lester always walked one step ahead. From the day I met him, I fear now I shall never catch up.
No.
Ah, but this is no time for leisurely chat. You must make a choice with all haste.
Oh yeah? What? What choice?
What choice?
Yeah.
Where to return, my boy? You've your choice of places to call home.
Any of the worlds not destroyed.
The Great Chasm links to the worlds in which you were born. But with the defeat of Ouroboros, it will soon close forever. You are free to stay here, or to return to the world of your birth, or any other you desire. Ah, it has already begun. Choose quickly now. You've saved this world and those beyond. Return home with your heads held high.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you've done.
Did some good work today.
Planning on letting go anytime soon?
What harm in just a bit longer? This is my last chance.
Yes.
What harm? Just ask on yes. And you should see the look on Tiz's face.
You people are no fun. Well, farewell. Farewell, one and all.
Farewell, one and all.
I will be forever grateful.
But yeah, 100% Airy is a lot more difficult than
The chasm is
Ouroboros. Like,
Look, it stopped.
Ouroboros was so much
There's a
easier to
key
deal
someone's
with.
home. I can sense tremendous magic at work.
Because at no point did he ever KO
Well,
multiple
ring a bell?
people.
Let's go. Dats, Zats, and the proprietress are waiting.
Like, he got close, but because he didn't have
Hold on
a
tight.
move to get rid of bonuses, basically get rid of re-raise, I was never too worried. Boom. Okay. Bye, Oyana. Bye, Sage.
They're gone. They didn't even look back.
I mean, they were in...
What fine children.
they were in a ship.
Our greatest accomplishment and dearest treasures. 2,000 years. It felt endless. Yet it's passed in the blink of an eye. Wouldn't you agree, Lester?
100%, yeah. But, yeah. So, we beat Bravely Default 1. Congratulations. So, I can easily say that this is a very fun game. I greatly enjoyed it. Look forward to eventually playing Bravely 2nd on the channel. Gonna put Best Girl as Anya's. Like, her VA work, like, carried a lot of the scenes in terms of, like, the emotion that they were putting out. Hey, there's some Crystallis restarting the Wind Shrine stuff. Overall, I like the story. I think they could have cut maybe 2 of the resets, because like it does get to a point where it's like, okay, we are doing the same thing so many times over that it's pointlessly repetitive to a degree, where you're just kind of like, come on, man. Like, like, when is this going to be over? I'm not doing anything differently, because if you don't do any of the side stuff, right, and you're just doing the main stuff, you're just fighting 4 bosses on repeat like 5 or 6 times in a row. And you don't have to change how you deal with the bosses. They don't get new moves. Their weaknesses don't change. You just do the same thing again, but a little bit more, because they get, I think, slightly more HP each time. But even then, not that much more. And by that point in the game, you have you have 95% of the asterisks, so you're going to have your loadout, right? I think that's the main weakness of this game, where because the first loop that you go through is where you get almost all the asterisks, and then they wait so long to give you the last one, you aren't really incentivized to use the last one, because it's like, oh, my squad is good. I don't need this last one. It could have some good stuff, but I don't really need it. And because you get all of them in the first loop, you're going to be using kind of the same squad layout that you like throughout each of the subsequent playthroughs, or the world resets. So it doesn't really change. You reach a stagnant point that you like and is good, and then you just carry through the rest of the game with it. I think by having the repeating section go on for so long, it wears its welcome because of that. Now, if it were in the first loop, you got like 7 asterisks, and then you got like 2 or 3 more in each of the subsequent loops, thereby kind of spreading out throughout the entirety of the game the different kind of builds you can have, then I could see the merit in it. That's not how they did it. Overall, though, I think I really enjoy this game. I like kind of like the meta narrative with the celestial realm. I like how with Ouroboros, they don't try to like give any reasons. It's just like, oh yeah, no, this is just an evil, malevolent force that is doing this. Aerie is a nice surprise twist, kind of like villain. I like how it's just an eldritch force. They don't try to explain where Ouroboros came from, why it does it. It's just, no, this is my driving passion force. But yeah, I greatly enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic game. Looking forward to playing any future games that come out.
Next is the water crystal. We make for the north.
Okay, so she's going and re-praying to them, I guess. Which is interesting. But yeah, so what I can do while this is going on, I will go into the channel, and we're going to add Anya's as the good one.
I'll see your ideals given form, Father. I swear.
Okay. So, and then she's becoming an official knight.
Alternus, what are you?
I'm here to save you. I will not fail this time. I am Dark Knight, Alternus Dim. The Grand Marshal has placed the future in my hands.
It's been what? Half a year?
I can hardly wait. The innkeep says he's preparing us a feast to remember.
Can't wait.
Something wrong?
Egel, go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
All right.
Well, I suppose it's time to return what I borrowed.
guys should have heard this. Keep chattering like that and you're liable to end up just like Ring-a-Bell.
Let's hope that never happens. Thank you. I just knew that you would be the one who would stop my sister's plans. Farewell for now.
Looks like the cerebral dysrhythmia has evened out. How's his pulse?
A bit low, but holding.
And the status of the expunction system?
Standing by. No issues to speak of.
Good.
Poor wretch. Asleep ever since. Some end for a hero who helped save the world.
Switch into auxiliary power now! Transfer complete! Power will return to 8th circuit in order.
You okay? Looks like it. Splendid. Dommage. No brave points. Guess there's nothing for it. Here goes. Reset! Cameraman means energy and adversity in the language of flowers. You'll see I can pull through a pinch anytime. So much for going home. Give me a second.
alive, right? Right?
How long?
Over here.
How long have I been muted?
I'm talking to you.
I can't.
I sat over here.
I can't. Ayo. Minute okay, that's fine. I can't. I can't look over there.
I'm talking to you. I sat over here.
I'm sorry.
You're still alive, right?
Kara.
Right? Yoo-hoo.
Kinda.
Here.
I
Still alive.
I am.
Right?
I can't do anything though.
Right?
Maybe not. I don't think it works that way, unfortunately.
Sat over here.
Huh. I'm
I'm talking to you.
They really should have taken this into account, maybe.
You're still alive, right?
Kinda?
Right? Talking to you.
This is very funny. Nah, that's not.
You're still alive.
It doesn't, because it's going off of 3DS motion sensor broken. Yeah. So we just can't. We can't. But basically, that entire, like, the special movie is meant to introduce you to one of the new main characters in Bravely Second. So it's teasing you, being like, hey, so shit's happened with Tiz, who like fell asleep and seemingly was abducted and put in one of those pods. That lass is apparently breaking him out. I forget her name. Did I join right as the game ended? Yeah, but I'm not ending the stream immediately because a thing that I had promised a while ago was when I bought the house, I was going to buy a housewarming cake for myself. So I did do that. So I'm gonna chit chat while I eat this. It's a nice chocolate cake. Nice and warm because it's fucking like 80 some odd degrees. It's a pretty good cake. Got from Market Basket. But yeah, overall, really enjoy Bravely Default. Like, I think what they did with this game, being like, hey, we're gonna revive like classic Final Fantasy, like pre-7 Final Fantasy, and like expound upon it with the Brave and Default system, and that kind of becoming like its own thing, but everyone knows what it is, right? This is Final Fantasy again, but old. With all the classes and all that stuff, and I really enjoy it. I like the characters in this game and all that other stuff, and I like how what they did with the Brave and Default was they were also able to bring it kind of into Octopath Traveler. They didn't take it one for one, but because obviously they wanted to kind of they didn't want to like dive too deep into the same systems, because then that might make it kind of pointless for one series to exist or the other, which I can appreciate, because it's like, okay, by having Octopath have like you can store up turns but you can't go into the negative, that's a hard difference to Bravely Default, along with art style being another main differentiation. But yeah, I'm hoping, like, I like Bravely Default, I like Bravely Second, and Bravely Default 2 was all right in my memory at the very least. My hope is that the next Bravely game is like a Bravely second or something like that. I mean, kinda, maybe, or just another new cast as well. But so far in Brave 2, I get by with spamming 4 attacks with all the characters turn 1. Yeah, I mean, that's generally a fine way to get through most generic fights, especially because it's like, if you have fast enough people, it's good enough. With Bravely Second, it's really only a major thing once you start wanting to like grind out the like chain fights, right? Where it's like, okay, I killed everything in one turn. Now let's do another and trying to get as many of those as possible. So therefore it's like, okay, now I have to be careful with being like, okay, I need to add BP to the system. I need to like take it away. I mean, with my squad right here, if I could do the same thing in Bravely Second, I think I would have a perpetual motion machine because of the way that BP recovery works, and the amount of damage that they were doing. But regardless, I think that this was a very fun game. I'm glad that I played it. I'm glad that this is a sub-goal game that was met, because it was a very fun time. And I'm glad that I was able to beat it now, because Friday is when Shadows of the Erd Tree comes out, the DLC for Elden Ring. So that's going to be a thing that I play on stream and off stream. But I do need to do it. I need to play it a lot, because Daybreak is also coming out in how much time? Daybreak is coming out on the 5th of July. So from the 21st, when Erd Tree comes out, I have 2 weeks flat to do it. Or I guess more like 13 days, because I'm definitely playing Daybreak on release day. But I've heard really good things about Erd Tree so far. I've heard mixed things on trying to agree whether how long it is. Some people are saying it's like 75% of like the length of Elden Ring. Others are saying it's like 20 hours. It's hard to tell what it actually is, how fast certain people were playing it. Have you avoided all the spoilers? For the most part, I saw the original trailer. I haven't seen the second story trailer. But I haven't seen anything else. I haven't really seen any like enemies or any bosses outside of, what is it, like Mesmer or whatever, from the first trailer. It's interesting because all the people that I follow or whatnot, they're all saying, or they're all saying, I haven't seen them like recently or anything, but it was like, oh yeah, in every single FromSoft DLC, the main person that they focus on in the DLC is never the final boss of the DLC. Right, they always focus on like the penultimate thing, like the main face of the DLC, but then the final boss is always just crazy, like cool, interesting, difficult, right? Like Bloodborne specifically, that DLC one, it focused primarily on what was it, Maria, like Maria of the Clock Tower. I never played the Bloodborne DLC, but I'm pretty sure that was the main face of it. But then Orphan of Cause is the final boss of it, and that's just apparently the same thing for like the DLC for DS3, and same for DS1, where it was like Artorias was the focus, but Manus was the actual thing. So I avoid everyone talking about the new weapon types. I get to be fully surprised one. Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen any talk about the new weapon types. I've just seen that first trailer for it. So there are a couple that I'm like interested in. Because I am going in with the with my like dual katana builds, but I might also just not do dual katana. I might just do one. But overall, it's just been it's been an interesting time for streaming, because it's been consistently, okay, I need to have all of this done for when this game comes out, and then I'll play this game, and then this next game is coming out, so I need to do all of this game, and then I can do that one. Strength with 20 amp bow. Second one, that's Ray, is pure faith. Ah, okay. I mean, I'm hoping that's not too I hope that the DLC does not prevent you from freely being able to go back to regular area Elden Ring and respecking. That way, if you wanna, because like if you get to the end of Elden Ring normally, you're gonna be pretty high level, and if you want to try new things, then respecking, you should be able to get to a point where you'll be able to try most stuff. Some of the people I follow, they're like, oh yeah, in preparation for Erd Tree, I just grind it out so I would have 40 in everything. That way, because I believe it's like 40 is by and large like the soft cap for most of the stats, or maybe it's even the hard cap for a lot of them. So it doesn't really make sense to go above it, and it gets them usually within the parameters to use anything. Health is way too low if they try that. Yeah, health would be too low, but being able to actually equip things wise, I think it was like 40 everything except for int, and then I think maybe they put health a little bit higher. But yeah, regardless, that's kind of like stuff I've been seeing. I'm hoping that there's some cool like deck stuff that I could just put on with my katana build, but not 100% sure. I'm also hoping that, because I haven't really touched Elden Ring in a couple weeks, because I started a refresh character, and I don't know, it just wasn't hitting the same. Being like, okay, I'm just playing through just to play it. There's not much, I've already done all this. Wasn't like too interesting to me. I was like, I just want the new stuff, right? Like prepping for the new stuff isn't as interesting as doing the new stuff. But because like the entire time I was playing my refresh character, it was just, man, I wish I could just fight the bosses. Like I really wish that they added the Sekiro feature of just like, hey, here's the boss, go fight the boss again. Because I just want to fight the bosses. Right, because that, in my mind, that's how you kind of really forge your skills. It's like, hey, here's the bosses, figure out how to do the bosses, because that's always the hard part. Right, general exploration, never too difficult, I would say, in general. And if it is, you can usually just run past it. But the bosses is where I really wanted to kind of get back up to snuff. And Sekiro has the boss feature, which I really enjoy, but Elden Ring doesn't. And it's like, I don't want to do an entire new character because then I have to go through all this to even get to certain bosses, and that's like, F it. Wonder if they'll bring in a weapon that surpasses the current 60 stat requirement record on a weapon. Ah, shit, maybe. That would be interesting. Here, you have to have 80 strength to wield this this boulder. It's just a boulder. You're just throwing a rock. But I'm also hoping that because I might not stream on Friday. I might take the release day of the DLC off from streaming just for me to start it on my own. That way, mentally, I don't feel like I'm obligated to have the entire playthrough of the DLC archived, because I know if I do start streaming with it, I'll probably feel that way. And some kind of 80 dex weapon. Oh god. Here, you're dual-wielding paper airplanes. It's only by throwing them oh so perfectly precise that you can kill things. But the but yeah, I don't want to mentally trap myself from playing it on my own free time, which I do want to do for this game. But I also want to make sure I take some time to rest before daybreak as well, because I think burnout isn't the right word for it, but I worry that continuously having game after game after game, having the mental thing in the background going, I have to beat this game as soon as possible. That way, when the next game comes out, I can jump on that immediately. I think that's wearing away a little at my overall energy, and it doesn't help that it's hot. It's getting warm out now, so that's not great either. But I'm hoping that after Erd Tree with Daybreak, I can kind of get back to being a little bit more chill with it. I was focusing a lot on getting through the sub-goal games, which I still plan to do, but I don't think I'm going to be pushing as hard to just be only playing the sub-goal games. I want to throw in a couple extra ones here and there. So I think once we get to Daybreak, that'll be a lot easier for me in terms of kind of the mental load, because, I mean, in terms of my weeks in general, right, it's already a lot when I get down to it, when I think about it, where I'm like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, what is my schedule? It is wake up, breakfast, drive to work, at work, do some like Duolingo, do some of my Japanese flashcards, maybe, depending on how busy work is. Finish work, drive home, get home, eat dinner, which is usually leftovers because I'm trying to prep for the stream days on the not stream days. Finish the Japanese flashcards that I usually have still. Maybe have 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes to myself prior to stream. Then stream. Then get ready for bed. And then that's 3 days of my work week right there, like that. A little bit easier on Mondays and Fridays usually because I can work from home on those days. So I can kind of work it a little bit better with the flashcards and whatnot. But still a lot. And then on non-stream days, so let's say Tuesday and Thursday, it's get up, go to work, flashcards and stuff at work, come home, make a dinner that is sufficient to also have leftovers for the following day for when I stream, and finish flashcards. And then on Tuesdays, I usually get on a call with some friends. So Thursdays are usually the only day during the week that I don't have a very specific plan in the evening for. And Sunday is usually the only day on the weekend that I can have a similar mental thing going on. So I think having done that for many, many months at this point, I could probably count it in years, because I kind of started doing this once I moved into the apartment. So basically 4 years, 3-4 years at this point. I think I am definitely running, I'm not running out of gas. I think that's the wrong analogy, but I am definitely running on a thin wire is what I would probably consider it, where if I push myself too hard, I'll probably hit burnout, and I don't want that. So I would rather try and keep my mental load as low as possible in terms of pressure. So the sub-goal games are going to happen, but I'm not going to try and put them so far in the forefront that they're like the only thing that I'm thinking about. Like, oh, obligation, I need to get this obligation because it was met. I need to get to it as soon as possible. I would rather think of it as, hey, this is a game that I'm guaranteed to play. I should look forward to it, but I'm not rushing to get to it. So overall, I think that's where my brain is at currently. And I hope that makes sense to everyone. So, and everyone here is understanding, I feel. So, if you're not, oh well, sorry. But regardless, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by for this early stream. I'm not going to go too long today because, once again, it is fucking warm. I want to cool down. But this game was great. I highly suggest it to anyone that has any interest. I suggest the sequel, Bravely Second, as well. It'll be a while before I get to that, frankly. So this would be a good chance to go play that. But yeah, thank you everyone for dropping by. Thank you, Mr. Light. Thank you, 50 Mira. Thank you, Fontano. Hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Thank you for the congratulations. Bye.